We need to move over, guys, to Wolverine, because this is why I'm worried, and I'm saying it now. I loved Spider-Man 2 in terms of, I loved the game. Much better in terms of the gameplay mechanics, the combat, slight refinements, but the story and where they went with it, with, you know, the modern stuff, I didn't like it, and I just feel like they're only going to double down. And it's been confirmed that Sweet Baby is a part of this game.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
So this is the latest. So, by the way, obviously in the leaked images as well, basically, well, let's listen to this and you guys will know what I mean. So we need to be very, very careful with this. Marvel's Wolverine video game in trouble. Has Sweet Baby Inc. on board? Yes. Following the companies have worked on the massive failure of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, Sweet Baby were heavily involved with this. And now they're heavily involved with this. And it sounds like, yeah, it sounds as if R.I.P. Wolverine, as it learned the new video game in development, has Sweet Baby on board as advisor who helped ruin the recent Suicide Squad. That massive failed and it led to a loss of 200 million. So apparently Sweet Baby is back at it with Marvel's Wolverine from Insomniac Games. So Mark Kern, aka Grums on X, the former lead for World of Warcraft and the producer of Diablo 2 and StarCraft, goes over big news where a lead artist at major gaming studios revealed his frustrations with the gaming industry. Now, yesterday, a principal artist at major studios such as Naughty Dog, Rocksteady and Respawn talked about his frustration at trying to get his designs for beautiful female characters approved at AAA studios. Every time he every time he pitched them, every time he brought it up in meetings, he was ignored. Wow. So basically, each character went from beautiful to grocery store aunties. Okay, that's pretty funny. Some of you don't seem to understand. Insomniac's Marvel's Wolverine narrative director comes out in defense of woke consultant firm Sweet Baby. Explains to fans just how badly wrong they are. Of course, it's always us. We're always the problem. But this is crazy because the Sweet Baby controversy rages on as Mary Kenny, the narrative director of Wolverine, joins the fray. Talking the side of the agency in a series of comments on her own post, she explained her decision along with shoving the agency with praise for their excellence. What? You haven't laughed? Fans weren't easy to forgive as soon as the shredded apart of the arguments with the post going viral.
You serious?
This is serious. Sometimes the internet can be a harsh place, but what did she say as well? So, but when all looked bleak, the narrative director of Insomniac's Marvel's Wolverine, Mary Kenny, came out all guns blazing in defense of Sweet Baby and branded them one of the finest in the biz.
Damn.
She said a series of replies in her original post outlining she believes that the narrative consultant agency is being wrongfully targeted. Well, anyway, the time is not going well for Sweet Baby as they find themselves in crosshairs yet again because they worked on Suicide Squad. And this is some of you don't understand how narrative consulting on games work, but don't worry, I do. Yeah, this is Sweet Baby because I worked with that team and they're one of the finest in the business. Okay, of course. Anyway, we're not going to run through all of this, but obviously, I think they kind of say she tries to say God of War Ragnarok sold over 1 million copies. They had some influence from Sweet Baby. I don't think the first one did, but the funny thing is that that's an ongoing IP. That's a sequel to an amazing game. You'd have to really do some stupid stuff to really mess that up. So you can't really take credit for that. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I saw there was like, I saw on Steam there was like 50 something people on the daily average of Suicide Squad and it's lost 200 million. So another user took a swipe at the state in the games that Sweet Baby has been involved in, Spider-Man 2. Both of these games have done significantly well. But what's crazy, you know what? What's crazy is that they say, oh, but they did Spider-Man 2. And it's like, yes, they did. But it's an existing IP. You can't take credit for a flipping Spider-Man. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, but look at that. It's like you're taking an existing IP. Look, supposedly Alan Wake 2 didn't sell well at all. They literally make it worse. How can you make a game worse, and then they take credit for it, and they're like, no, it's crazy. Even the games that she chooses to exhibit as examples of good work on the past, we were shredded apart by fans with surprising accuracy. The agency was so bad at their consultancy that they have been a part of a dozen games that have bombed, some of which have ended their careers of studio games. Yeah, didn't they work on Forspoken as well? And yeah, anyway, Jean looks like an app. She just looks like every other. She looks like Fable. She looks like the character from Fable. And it's like, it's not looking. It's be very, very worried about this game. I just feel like the story won't be as good. They're going to push agendas, and it's just ridiculous. Just focus on the story. Just. And it's like, it's crazy because you're taking an existing IP like Wolverine, which everyone loves, and then you're like, oh yeah, we were a part of that, and it's like, you're making it worse.